What's going on, everyone? This is Wolf or Patrick from MechassaultReborn, and today we're going to be talking about the ultimate Mechassault 1 tier list. Now, the reason this is happening is because just a bunch of different community members have been putting their own Mechassault 1 tier list on YouTube, with their own personal opinion, and they want to run game nights based on this. I think the main reason behind this is some of the game nights are getting boring, and some people want to use lower tier mechs but don't want to get dominated by higher tier ones, if people are using that, so they want to create these tiers. So just to say, for example, if C and D are the lower tiers, that'll have a cougar or a raven, we can be oh, we want to use C or D tier mechs only for this match. So what I decided to do was, instead of just going with one person's personal opinion, we're going to do a voting system. So I put a nice voting system on the announcements page in the MechassaultReborn Discord. So please go over there and vote. Note that Elemental has its own tier, which is E tier, so it goes S, A, B, C, D, and then E. Please vote based on what you think will be a balanced lobby, so not personal favorites. Again, me, for those who know me, I love the cougar. I would put that shit on S tier, but I understand that it's a D tier or max C tier mech. And yeah, once you voted, please review it and make sure that it makes sense. For example, if you have 2 or more mechs that might not make sense, you may need to adjust it. I already have done that. I thought I had a pretty good list, but then I looked at it again and thought would this mech really be in the same tier as this mech? So just go up and down a little bit, make sure that everything makes sense. And yeah, feel free to give your opinion on the Discord chat. If you feel that a mech is not really being voted in the right spot, give your opinion. But I also ask that you please respect other people's opinions, just because they also might be right, in the sense that we're gonna try these tiers eventually, just to kind of spice things up, and we can always adjust it later on. Nothing is set in stone. Of course, in the beginning of the games, we need to balance out the teams and the players based on skill. If we have some veterans who know the game in and out, and they're using certain mechs versus new players who have never played before, the vets are probably gonna win. So we need to balance the players in terms of skill, and then we can actually test out to see if these tiers make sense. If where you voted isn't getting voted, it probably won't be the official tier for that mech. So put your vote where you see it'll best fit. For example, if a mech has 10 votes of A tier and 10 votes of B tier, and you chose C tier, maybe switch it to B, just so if you actually do think it's a C tier mech, it's probably only gonna be an A or B. So adjust it so it actually goes to what's closest to you. But yeah, guys, I just did this so everybody has their own voice. Essentially, instead of everyone just making their own tier list video, this allows everyone to make their own within the server. We can kind of see where everyone's head is at, and then kind of just come to a compromise or an agreement for this system, because it seems the community really wants it. Of course, we don't have to do this all the time. We might be able to just run normal Mechassault matches, Mech 1 matches, and then whoever wants to actually do this can do it. We could do just some normal matches and then say, okay guys, we're going to try the tier system. We're going to try C and D tiers, or just D tiers or something like that. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Please hop on the Discord chat, vote. If you already voted, please check your vote, and yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday or maybe Friday, because some people want to test out these tiers then. Take it easy.